Climate change and the road to net zero. Understanding our climate futures to empower action. Temperatures are already over 1 degree C higher than in pre-industrial times. Make no further change to our global system and we will warm the planet by at least 3 degrees C by the end of this century and by 4.5 degrees C by the middle of the next. Sea levels will rise and the ocean will become increasingly acidic. Amplifying feedback mechanisms such as melting tundra or burning forests may accelerate change even faster. We are already experiencing 3 times the number of climate-related natural catastrophes compared to 40 years ago. The last 20 years have recorded 19 of the hottest in the last 2 millennia, and with half of the strongest hurricanes on record. If we don't change the way we fuel the economy, over the next 80 years, more than 1/3 of the global population will lack sufficient clean water and nutrition. And 500 million more could be forced to migrate due to extreme heat and rising seas. The air pollution from burning fossil fuels already kills at least 8 million people every year. By 2100, another 1 billion lives will have been cut short. Damage to the economy will add up to more than 5% of GDP. Compare climate change and air pollution to other global issues, and they already rank in the top 3 of major world problems. Continue burning fossil fuels, and climate change quickly takes the top spot, before spilling over into nearly every other human problem. But many argue that the forecast needn't look so bleak. Humanity won't just sit back and let rising temperatures destroy prosperity. If GDP grows at just half the rate of the last 40 years, the average annual income will more than triple to over $70,000 per person by the end of this century. Why can't future generations simply spend their way out of the problem? The reason is unmanageable change. Experts know that dangerous tipping points exist, which could lead to complete global systemic breakdown. The acceleration of melting ice, biosphere feedback, a financial carbon crunch, or conflict could trigger a tipping point moment. Climate change may become unmanageable no matter how much money is thrown at it. With further temperature increases locked in, we know further adaptation will be necessary, but other tactics must be deployed if we are to avoid dangerous tipping points. Climate engineering could seem the easy, cheap option, limiting the sun's incoming energy, using space mirrors, aerosols, or cloud whitening might keep temperatures at bay, but such measures don't solve air pollution or ocean acidification and run a seriously high risk of going wrong. Negative emissions technologies to remove CO2 from the atmosphere are lower risk but more expensive, or can only cover a fraction of emissions. Mitigation of carbon dioxide and the transition to a net zero carbon economy offers the only complete and low-risk solution. To find out more, visit www.net-zero.blog.